What is up, y'all? I'm here with All Caps Bastard here today, the
What
DJ
up?
of our show. Can you tell us a little about what you do and how you got into it?
So I've been DJing for only like 6 months, maybe, but I've been making music, making beats, rapping since like 2015. I mean, I'm 26 now. I started when I was like 15, and really, with DJing, I got into it because my older brother, he goes by Nike Boy, and he's he's a pretty prominent DJ. Like he does all kinds of gigs. He had a club residency for a minute, and just watching him do it was inspirational to me. I feel like as I get older, the less I have to say in my music. So the more I just go for like curation, you know what I mean? And that's kind of where it's taking me right now. So that's kind of how I got into it.
Yeah, definitely. You said you make beats as well, correct?
Yeah.
So, between DJing and making beats, like, how do you kind of balance that?
I mean, it ebbs and flows. I'd say, like, I mix all my own rap too. So it'll go like, I'll have a couple months where I'm just rapping a lot, like writing a lot of songs, recording a lot of songs, and then I'll have 2 3 months where I'm just making beats and I'm just churning out beats and I make like 100 beats or whatever, and then I'll have a couple months where I'm just DJing, like that's all I'm doing, or I'm doing events like this, or um, then I'll have the boring months where I go back and mix everything and finish it all because I always start stuff and don't finish it. So it kind of flows. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It kind
no,
of makes it so I never get burnt out on doing one specific thing, which is nice.
no, definitely. So, it sounds like you're doing a lot. You said you do the music, the producing, you're DJing, you make beats. Is there like a specific genre like you're focusing on, or are you just kind of really
It's
broad with it?
Man, it's all hip hop, dude. Like back in the day, I used to really do I mean, you would call it like the funk sort of style or like that underground style. I think um, as I've gotten older, I'm more direct. Like a lot of my stuff now, you would think you compare it to like Mavi or like Earl Sweatshirt or something like that, where it's real like just honest and direct, and mainly use it as like an outlet as far as the raps go. And then the beats kind of flow all over. Like I really made a name making like the underground style beats back on YouTube in like 2016, 2015. I had some ones that like blew up. So that was kind of the style that I kept using. But nowadays, I'm all over. I mean, I'd say prominently it's like West Coast is the main style of my beats now, but I can make anything. So, and there's been times too, like one of actually my best friend, he goes by Black Samurai or Anonymous, and he makes indie music. Like he makes indie music and like indie rock and like metal, and he's even got me into making that kind of stuff too. Because really, I'm just a lover of music. Like I love all genres. I want to make everything, and there's not really a label I can put on it other than hip hop. But even then, I'll be making some weird shit too.
Yeah, man, I love that. It sounds like you're really passionate about what you do, and the most successful people are passionate about what they do. In the long term, what are your future goals or ambitions, if you have any?
For sure. I think for the longest time I wanted to be like in the spotlight, or I was like 15, 16 making raps and like I'm going to get all these bitches and I'm going to get famous, and you know what I mean? But nowadays I'm like I don't care. Like I want to make a living off of doing what I love. That's what I want to do. If that don't mean I need to get rich. Like I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to be famous. I just want to make a living doing what I love. That's the goal now.
Yeah, man, I love that. We all have our own versions of success, and it sounds like you've defined yours. And I love that for anybody that can define their own version of success and
Sure.
become the best version of themselves. And with would if you could work with any artist, whether you're DJing, producing for them, writing for them, what one artist would that be?
Bro, I'm doing an album with Madlib. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing
Okay.
an album over some Madlib beats.
All right.
That's the one.
Is there anywhere people can find your work currently, whether it's beats or to book you for your DJing sets?
Yeah, so for the DJing, it's DJ underscore all caps on Instagram, or it's bookdjallcaps@gmail.com. I'm pretty much wide open to booking. I'm still getting experience under my belt. I've only been doing it for like 6 months. The For beats and for my music, I'm on YouTube under All Caps Bastard. I'm on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, SoundCloud. SoundCloud's got all the old gems, all the OG like underground shit is on there. And yeah, that's about it.
Right, I gotta check them out. To end this up, for anybody, entrepreneurs, creators, enthusiasts, just anybody out there, what's a message that you would give them, whether they're just starting or trying to reach a goal?
I would say a big one for me is blocking out the noise. Is just not letting another person put a label on you. I think, like when I first started out doing music, like I said, a lot of it was chasing what other people envisioned as success or what my idols envisioned as success. But I think defining your own success and blocking out the noise from what anybody thinks about what you're doing. Because if you love what you're doing, then you're good. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you know, what you got or what you don't got.
Another great show, man. You did a great job.
Definitely appreciate it, bro.
Go. It's time to get the fuck up out here, yeah, I'm ready. Can you pull up with the whip already? If I gotta walk, then I'll be